Hi guys, today we are continuing with the Glamlite content. I'm so excited to be doing a look with this. I know I said in my last video that this video was going to be a palette bingo with the Margarita palette, which if you haven't seen this, it looks like this. I will link the video that I did with all of these palettes up in the corner where I included swatches and everything. But I think for today's video, I'm actually going to use this one. I wanted to save this one for last because this is the one I'm the most excited about, but we are going out, or I shouldn't say we, I'm going out for dinner tonight, and so I don't really want to be wearing a palette bingo look in case it turns out to not be that great. So I'm playing it safe. We're going to use this palette today, and we're going to finish it off strong with the Margarita palette in the next video. So here's what the Dirty Martini palette looks like. It's so beautiful. I'm so excited. These colors are so me, and I think I have a bit of a plan for what I want to do today as well. So I think we should just go ahead and get straight into it because I just want to play with this. And there are so many beautiful tones in this. I think I want to kind of work a little bit with both the greens and the neutrals and the blues in this look because I want to test out like the whole range, if that makes sense. And I think I have a bit of an idea of how I want to do that. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes with my Natasha Denona eyeshadow base as per usual. And I've had such a good time playing with these palettes so far. I really like the looks that I've come up with and the formula has been great. So yeah, I mean, not surprised there because I've always liked Glamlite's formula. So this is very, very fun for me to just be able to sit down and play with these color stories and see what I can get out of them. Let me know if you've ended up picking up any of these. I know a lot of you have, or if you're just kind of waiting for videos to see which ones are worth your money and stuff, because I think that's a good idea. Like if I wasn't a YouTuber, I definitely wouldn't be rushing to buy stuff. Like I would definitely watch reviews and make sure that whatever I ended up buying, like, you know, was going to be worth my money and not be something that I already had in my collection. Because obviously I get a lot of things in my collection that is sort of already duping what I already have, but that's just like life of being a YouTuber. You know, if I wasn't a YouTuber, I definitely wouldn't be doing that. So let's see. I think I'm going to start with, my plan here is going to be, I think I want to do this very bright green, like in my crease, and then deepen it up with possibly the brown. I don't know why I think that's a good idea, but it just seems like a good idea. And then I want to do maybe a little bit of this darkish teal on my lid as well as this one, and then maybe this one, and then maybe this one. I just want to use a lot of these, okay, because they look beautiful. I'm going to start with the green here, which is called Green Olive. And I'm going to start this in the front portion of my crease and just really take it all the way across. Look at that pigmentation. That is such a beautiful green. Like, I love greens like this. They just make me really, really happy. And a little bit goes a long way, which I do like that because it just means that your looks aren't going to take forever if you have to build up a shadow that much. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of room just like in the outer corner of my eye because I am going to use the brown, so I don't really need to take that all the way here. Maybe I pulled this in a little bit too far. It's okay, we're gonna work on the blend after. So I'm just gonna do the same on this eye. Just gonna take a clean blending brush here and just work on the inner corner blend a little bit before we go in with another shade. And next up, I'm going to take the brown shade, which is probably a little bit of a surprise, but I'm going to use this one. It seems to have a little bit of a green undertone, so I think it's going to go really nicely with this green. This one is called Extra Dirty. Extra Dirty, wow. That's quite the shade name. Okay, I'm going to start that in the outer corner of my eye as my deepening shade here, and I'm going to blend it into that green. Since this is a brown, it's going to blend quite nicely into it and it's not going to get like super muddy or anything. So I'm just putting it on the outer corner of my eye. I don't really want it any other place because I just want this to add depth to the look. And then maybe I'll use the blue under my eye. Maybe that's what I'll do. So I'll take this on the outer corner. I'm not really blowing this out at all. I do want this to be very much like just a round shape. Yeah, I definitely feel like this doesn't look as brown on the eye. It really just looks like a very, very deep, sort of olivey green. It's a very interesting color. I really like it. I think it's a very good addition to the rest of the shades in here. It just works very well with the color story. Did I just spit? Probably. It's fine. Let's see. Next up for under my eye, I think I'm going to use the shade called Mix It Up, which is the dark teal. And I just want to take that all the way across my lower lash line just to really test out another shade here. I mean, dang, that is so pigmented and it's sticking to my eye so well. I'm just tapping it into the outer corner of my eye here so I can blend these colors a little bit together. All right, and then taking another clean, fluffy-ish brush here, and I'm just gonna work on blending out this color and also just making sure that the outer corner is blended as well. Alright, I think this looks very good. I really like this and I can't wait to put some of these shimmers on my lid. But before I do that, of course, I'm going to put down some glitter primer because I do need this makeup to last for quite some time, because right now it's like 9 in the morning and I have my dinner tonight at 5 and it'll probably go quite late. So I need this makeup to last me all day. So glitter primer it is. I'm just gonna slap that all over my lid. Not doing a cut crease or anything fancy. I'm just popping it on. And then I'm going to start with the shade here called Gin, which is this beautiful turquoise. I cannot wait. I feel like this is the kind of color that would so easily just take over my look, because I'd be like, I just want this all over my lid, but I'm gonna try to contain myself and only use it on like half of my lid and then do another shade in the front portion. But this is so beautiful. Like, I am a sucker for shimmers like this. Like, this color is just everything. I'm just gonna blend it into the outer corner of my eye as well as a little bit into my crease. I'm just sort of using tapping motions. Okay, this looks so pretty. Next up, for the inner portion, am I gonna use the shade? Probably. I could also use this one, which is probably the most obvious choice, but I don't like to be obvious, so I'm gonna go with this one. This is a shade called Vodka-tini. What a great name. I think they did such a good job with this. So I'm just gonna take that on the rest of my lid here. I might use something else in my very inner corner just to put in a little bit more brightness, because I don't feel like this shade is necessarily any lighter than the turquoise. It's just a different tone, but I feel like they're pretty much of the same depth. I'm just gonna blend these in together nicely. But this is going on the eye very smoothly and so sparkly, and I love Glamlite shimmers. They make me so happy. Okay, because I cannot help myself, I am going to use a bit of the other lighter minty shimmer, this one right here underneath my eye, because why not, right? This one is called On the Rocks. I am going to spray this because these shimmers are a little bit on the sort of flaky side if you don't, and I just want to make sure that I get it nice and smooth and don't get any fallout. Just gonna take that on the front portion of my lid. I'm still leaving a little bit of room just in my very inner corner, and I'll probably pull in some kind of a highlighter because I just want something that's a little bit lighter. But I love having shimmer on my lower lash line, like right in the spot. It just really brightens up any eye look, and I feel like no matter what shimmer you put here, it just looks so good. I don't know, I just really like it. And I suppose since I have this highlighter in my collection, I might as well use it in my inner corner. So this is the one from the collection as well. This is the Mimosa highlighter. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. I think that's gonna go with the look. We're gonna try it at least and see how it performs in the inner corner. Just gonna take that on my same pencil brush here. I'm not gonna spray it. I just wanna have a little bit yeah, that's literally perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Just gonna use that to brighten up a little bit. All right, cool. I love this look. There's just something about greens and blues that make me so happy. Like, any tones of greens, any tones of blues, I put them on my eyes and I just have a smile on my face the rest of the day. And I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off and I'll come back and show you the final look. And here we are, and I love it because, like I said, this color combo is just everything. Like, if I can choose what colors to be buried in, it needs to be blue and green eyeshadow because I don't know, I just think it looks really good on me. Anyway, to finish off in my waterline, I used Deep End from Urban Decay. This is one of the sort of metallic eyeliners. I've had this for so many years. Like, this is so old. Like, it's almost falling out of the pen itself because it's so old. Probably shouldn't be using this on my eyes anymore, but I can't help myself. For my lip, I am using 2 of the lip products in the collection. I used both of these in my first impression video. I'm pretty sure this is the shade Irish Cream, which is the liquid lipstick, and then on top I have the gloss in the shade Vodka. So that is how I finished off. For my blush today, I'm using one from Unside. This is in the shade Water Lily. It's one of the more, I don't want to say shiny ones, but it's not the matte one. And I really, really like it. I feel like it goes with this look. It's quite neutral. And then my highlighter today is, of course, from Bitter Lace Beauty, and it's in the shade Electric, which is my absolute favorite highlighter in my collection. I just think it is so beautiful. So that's gonna be the look with the Dirty Martini palette. I have no words. I mean, I love this palette. I think it's amazing. That's all I got. And I'm really excited to be using the Margarita palette as well. I forgot to say in the beginning of the video, I do have a code with Glamlite. I always forget to say that because clearly it's not that important to me. But I know that a lot of you want to save money, so I do have a code with Glamlite. It's just Annette. It will save you 15% off. It is affiliated, just so you know. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I don't know if my next video is going to be with the Margarita palette, but I'm definitely going to be using this. I know I'm getting a package today from the Pastel Roses UK with their newest palette in their like Halloween collection. So maybe that's going to be my next video. I'm not really sure. You'll obviously see whenever I post. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want to see some more Glamlite content, I do have a playlist right here. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.